Hi, my name is Father Joe Menkhaus, and this is the St. Bernadette Parish Westlake podcast. As a parish family, this podcast is a way that we share our story of faith in Jesus Christ. Join us as we dive deeper into the mysteries of our Catholic faith and the reasons for our joy, especially our hope in the love of God. Hello, brothers and sisters of St. Bernadette Parish. This is your parochial vicar, Father Joe Menkhaus, with another episode of the St. Bernadette Parish Westlake podcast, joined by co-host Trapper Jack, as usual. And you might hear in the background, we got a little extra noise. Trapper, what is happening here?
I have no idea. Who are these people?
I don't know. There's quite a crowd.
Could be a Heart and Harvest Festival. It could well be, but this is a party, and it's just getting underway.
We have gone on the road live for the first time to the St. Bernadette Heart and Harvest Festival, and we are joined by our first guest of the evening, Father Phil Rocco. Father Phil, how you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Thanks so much for joining us. You know, I got a question for you. You imagined this festival many years ago. Give us the origin story. How did we find ourselves here tonight?
Well, when I arrived, there was a carnival that happened in June. And as you know, June can bring a lot of rainy weather. People said we need to change this, and because of a certain event that said enough with the carnival, we looked for something else. And I thought about the parish. I said there's a lot of heart here, a lot of love. And back then the parish was celebrating only 60 years, and I said a lot of harvesting has happened at this parish. The Lord has used the people and the church in Westlake to bring a lot of people closer to the kingdom. And so I said, we'll call it a Heart and Harvest Festival. And from there, we have sort of grown every year to understand what works the best. And I think we're at a very high point right now.
And you grew all the food that's here, right?
Not all of it. No, not all of it. But let's put it this way. I keep on imagining more and more food.
Yeah, there you go.
It's so good. So tell us what you're most excited about this year with the festival.
What I'm most excited about the festival, as I said in another interview, that is just the families. I guess as I get older, even those Christmas cards that depict families just touch my heart. So just to see so many people here, and since I've been here 15 years now, I know a lot of their histories. And as I look out here, I can see an individual who just lost his mother, and I want to go sit down and talk to him. He's by himself. I met a man already with a little baby in a wagon, and he said, "Yeah," he says, "I saw you. Was it Easter or was it Christmas?" And I said, "I am just glad that you're here, because festivals like this are an opportunity just to love and invite people to know the love of Jesus more and more."
Well, I'll tell you, a lot of people must be praying really hard. This is all past tense as you're listening to this, but the weather, as you know, on this weekend, perfect. Absolutely perfect, as it has been. And Father Phil, Father Joe has pointed out that since he's arrived, the weather's always been good for this event.
Absolutely.
So
he's a ray of sunshine.
That's what he calls you in the rectory, right? Ray of sunshine.
Yeah, and then I get burned.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my gosh. Well, Father Phil, thank you so much for joining us for a couple minutes. It's great to have you here. And I'm not going to stop you from doing what you do best, which is to talk to people. So,
all right.
Enjoy that until you find yourself in the prison and they come find you.
All right. Have a good evening. God bless.
Thank you so much. Trapper, how blessed are we tonight?
I tell you, this is awesome. Just coming in here, you see the stream of people and the food, the smell hits you right off.
Yeah, we are so blessed.
That famous Kevin Martini pulled pork and everything, and it's just, this is outstanding.
Oh my gosh, yeah. You know, I just got our next guest to sit down in the chair here.
All right.
Did somebody say pulled pork?
Pulled pork.
Oh, look at the man.
Right next to me. I got DJ Vondruska. DJ has been an instrumental part of this festival for the last 3 years. DJ, tell us what you have done to help put on the Heart and Harvest Festival.
Honestly, it's been such a group effort, but I kind of say that I'm like the project manager of this, so I'm not in charge of anything, but like responsible for it all, which is fun. But yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's so rewarding when we see all these people here.
Absolutely, so exciting. You know, so 3 years ago, well, it was 4 years ago when I first came to the parish. We had the first Heart and Harvest while I was here, and the gentleman who was running it so faithfully for those first 9 years decided it was time for him to step away. He needed just to move on to the next stage of life, and so Father Phil asked me to put on basically a listening session. And I remember, DJ, you were not there.
No, I said, "Hey Jen, you go." So it's funny. Every year when we were in the front, we always like said like, "Oh, this is really nice. I would do this different, or I wish we would try to do this." And then I sent all those ideas with Jen, and then she came back and said, "Hey, we got to help now." And I said, "Oh, okay."
Well, do you have a favorite part of all this? Everything that happens over the weekend?
As hectic as it is, I love the setup. I love seeing it all come together. I love seeing the parking lot from nothing to this. It's just so amazing.
And immediately Father Joe jumped into action, gets on Facebook. He's got the tents going up around him. I mean, you know, yeah, you've been moving a lot in the last few days, both of you. Yeah.
Honestly, this year I really feel like I'm just I don't know. I jumped in the middle of it because I told the team the last 2 years I really sat in on all the meetings, but this year I really wanted to step away, knowing that I'm not supposed to be here next year. You know, my time is supposed to come to an end here at the parish after a 4-year assignment. So I wanted to just let them run with it, so that this is something that wasn't reliant on me. And honestly, it wasn't. I mean, they knew what they were doing, but I just wanted to make sure that
what's the biggest challenge of doing something like this beyond just organizational, and we know we need food and things like that? What's the biggest challenge to you guys?
DJ, what do you think? I've got some ideas, but
I think my answer is what you said. Besides, it's the organizational stuff, and what we did to try to combat that was we had a person in charge of food, and we had a person in charge of beer, and we had a person in charge of kids games. So really trying to just divide and conquer a little bit more and have trust in our leaders. I think it was just the organizational stuff is really the biggest piece.
As an outsider, it's fun to watch you guys do what you do, so that those big long lines become shorter and shorter because you create different stations and things. So you're always looking to learn, aren't you?
Absolutely. Every year, it's funny. The Westlake inspectors come to us in the morning, and every year they're like, "Man, you just did it a little bit better this year. It looks great." And so,
do you have a hero? Do you guys have heroes as far as festivals of what you look to and go, they do it really well?
I really enjoy St. Dimitri's and Greek Fest. The amount of people that they have going on over there, and I kind of look at some of the way that they're doing some things and try to employ it in here.
Yeah.
I've definitely bounced around to different parish festivals, and you know what? Every parish is a little different. So the festival at St. Bernadette needs and attracts different types of people than the festival at St. Francis of Assisi and Gates Mills. They still have the carnival rides out there, and we've moved past that here, and we seem to have found our niche. And as the crowds are just pouring in right now, I can't help but just smile at the work that so many of our team like DJ have put in, and truly the way that this festival brings together the heart of the parish. It's so cool. It is so cool. Well, DJ, I'm sure you've got plenty you've got to be doing right now, just managing and project focusing.
I will run around like a chicken with my head cut off for sure.
Cool.
Thanks for having me, guys. Good luck.
All right. Hey, why don't you go find our next victim?
Okay, got it.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Whoever that may be.
I'm getting Richard. I just see him right there.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
bring Richard over for sure.
Which Richard Core?
Richard Core.
Okay, all right.
On his way next.
The big tall guy.
You got it.
Tall guy. He's the guy that said, "Hey Trapper, here's your script for this year. Here's all that we're doing this year. Do something with this." So here we are.
Absolutely. And you're doing an amazing job.
There we go.
You're doing an amazing job. Gosh, the crowds are pouring in.
It's cool. They know when this thing starts.
Yeah, there is so much excitement. Oh, here he comes, Richard Core.
Okay.
Richard, you all right over here, man?
I appreciate his wife even more. I can say that before he sits down.
Oh, Catherine, of course.
Catherine is awesome.
She's a saint.
She is. She is.
All right. Richard,
Getting all set
welcome
up.
to the St. Bernadette Parish Westlake podcast. When you speak, we're going to have you real up close to this little box here. It keeps the sound all in there. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing well.
Good. So glad to have you here. Richard, tell us what your part of the team has been in putting on the festival.
Well, I guess officially they say I'm in charge of logistics.
What does that include?
Well, it includes getting all the permits for the tent, for the from the fire department, from all the Westlake service department, that we have everything in order.
And that's a lot of fun, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. They think we're doing a great job though. Last year they said, "Oh, you guys have done whatever we've asked, and all looks good." They do seem to find one thing every year, but it's very little.
So, what do you enjoy about the festival? I mean, do you get to enjoy any of this tonight, or are you still kind of working?
Yeah, no, I get to enjoy a lot of it. I walk around and see if anybody needs anything. We don't have too many people that signed up for table cleaning, tray cleaning, and bathroom maintenance.
Imagine that.
So DJ and I just kind of walk around and just make sure everything's okay.
Now, we haven't had the Subarus performing yet tonight, but you've seen them in the past. Would you like to give a review of how good the Subarus are?
Oh, I think they're great. Are you kidding me?
I always tell people that the fact that we wear a collar takes our musical skill up about 10 notches.
Yeah. Have you ever thought if all of you had like one of those little halo gizmos over your head? is that over the top? Maybe a little over the top.
Let's just say people are pretty merciful with us already.
Who's in the band this year?
Well, this year we got Father Chris Zaruka. He's from down in Akron. He's running 2 parishes. We got Father Michael Garvin. He's the parochial vicar at St. Charles Borromeo in Parma. We got Tommy Wild. Tommy's a teacher here, 4th and 5th grade at St. Bernadette's. We got myself. We got Father Tim Roth. His first assignment was St. Angela Merici in Fairview Park, but he has since gone on to bigger, better things, working for the diocese in our office for canon law. And lastly, we got a friend of ours who's in the seminary for many years. His name's Greg Stovacek, and now he teaches in Catholic schools here in the diocese.
Wow, you got a pretty good percentage of priests in this one this year, because the band changes, doesn't it?
You know what's funny is this year, except for one person, this is the exact same band that we had the first year we ever played.
Wow.
This is like a reunion for us. It doesn't happen often.
So you try to keep the music basically simple so that these guys can plug themselves back into it?
Yeah, you know what's funny? We actually have, we play songs in 3 keys. I'm able to dial in every song we play into 3 basic keys, and there's only about 5 or 6 different chords that have to be played.
Simple as possible.
Yeah, we have one.
We can't tell that. I don't know that.
Well, don't pay too close of attention.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Richard, any last words for us? What's your favorite part of the festival? What are you looking forward to the most this weekend?
Golly. To be truthful, I like the evenings when it's all over and we just, the committee, the crew, they just get to sit and reminisce a little bit.
And enjoy whatever's left in the kegs, right?
Yeah.
Shh, don't tell anybody that.
But enough about bourbon and cigars.
Anyways, thanks so much, Richard.
Not at all.
And if you wouldn't mind, go find us another victim. It could be anyone. Doesn't have to be someone from the team. Anyone who's willing to talk to us about the parish.
Okay.
All right, thank you, man.
Now, this year, our magicians switched.
Yeah, tell us what happened, because I don't even know what happened.
I should have asked Richard's the one who knew.
Oh, he's gone.
That's all right. But it's funny. The last couple of years, we had Rick Smith Jr., who this guy has a social media presence. The girls scream during his entire act.
So do the boys, actually.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
Gee, they're going to lose their guy card.
Prepubescent boys.
Oh my gosh. But this guy, it's interesting. Okay, I'm the blind guy, right?
Yeah.
I'm the blind. So a couple of years back, we were sitting at a table a little more in the back, and I was just so aware of how good magicians have to be. So as Rick Smith was doing his thing, and this year Michael Mage is his name, but Rick is doing his act, and I just, not that I had to, but I closed my eyes, and I was very aware of this.
Yeah.
You had everything under the tent, everyone's talking and gabbing and eating and drinking and having a wonderful time, but Rick Smith was so locked in on his audience, which was going nuts for him. And I just thought, this guy is so good. This guy is so plugged in. And it's kind of funny. I even wrote something on this. Is like, this is Christianity. In the world of a whole lot of buzz and people doing whatever, it was like this Jesus moment where everyone that was locked in on him that's where they were. That's right. Where they were. And that was like my St. Bernadette moment for that evening, you know?
That's pretty beautiful.
Yeah.
Hey, I got our next victim in the chair. You ready for this one?
I'm ready.
It is your better half, Elizabeth.
Well, hey, that's definitely the better half.
Hello, darling.
Hello, darling. How are you doing tonight?
It's my better three quarters.
I'm here.
So I brought you into the chair because Heart and Harvest Festival, we're celebrating the heart and the harvest of the parish. You guys have been here a while, and I'm just going to throw a wild question out there. Tell us what you see about St. Bernadette today compared to past years. Tell us about your excitement for the parish or lack thereof. Tell us what you see going on here right now.
Well, it's ebb and flow, but right now we're in the flow.
Sweet. What do you mean by that?
What I mean is, life happens, but right now this parish is hot. It's filled with joy, family. Our music ministry is amazing. The masses, the liturgy, amazing. We are in an upswing, and it's a beautiful time to be here. We were here. Our kids went through the school, and we had a little bit of a lull. But you know what? It's back. It's fiery, and it's just community. It's community, and everybody is just. They're living on each other.
It is seasonal, isn't it? It is funny when we look back at, we had little kids, and those little kids, one of them's getting married in a week, the other one got married last November, and the seasons for us, and as you said, Elizabeth, to watch the ebb and flow, there is something going on, and Father, you've been a huge part of that. Father Kevin before you, Father Jeff before you, Father Josie Barber, you young guys who have come through here have just livened it up, and it keeps peaking and keeps peaking. I wonder where it's all going, from here. But you've played a major role in bringing it to where it is now. And Elizabeth and I now, as we get into those later years, can just really enjoy this.
I thought I'd be relaxing, but
no, we're not. It's not working that way, is it?
I helped set up for this festival again.
Yeah. It's always something, Always
we're grateful for all the help and the love, and I appreciate your comments. But really, it's Father Phil letting me, play in the playground, so to speak, but also just so many other volunteers and people that are so willing to give so much of themselves. This is not something that could have ever happened if I had wanted to do this on my own. I mean, this is a team.
I'll tell you how good you are, Father Joe. When you sat me down to start this podcast today, I had no idea what you were doing. Oh, we're doing this all in one shot?
Yes.
Is that what we're doing? Is this the podcast?
This is a continual roll?
Yeah.
This is the podcast.
He hasn't stopped. I thought, we'll do a guest, unplug,
okay.
do a guest.
I have to go round up more people.
Yeah, you got to go get somebody.
All right, Elizabeth, your time's up on the mic. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, see ya.
Tell me who to get.
Anyone.
Want me to point you in a direction?
Why don't you get us people that want to tell us stuff about the parish?
Yeah.
Tell us about what their involvement is in the parish. Anything.
I think you've also charged up Father Phil too, don't you? Now, I shouldn't ask you, don't you? But what role do you think you have played in this with Father Phil? He sees you young guys coming through like this.
Boy, that's a scary question.
It is scary. That's why I gave it to you.
I don't know. I think that I would hope my youthfulness in some way brings a revitalization and a hope for his. I remember when he first came to the parish, he shared with me, he said to me, Joe, the excitement that you have right now as a newly ordained priest, he said, the excitement you have right now is the same excitement that I have for my ministry today. And I think when I got here, there was a little exhaustion. We were coming out of COVID, and there were so many other extenuating circumstances for the parish.
Was your first year COVID?
No. So I was ordained in 22. COVID hit in 2020.
But you were in it. You were certainly in it.
Very much so. It was a tough time.
Yeah.
It was a tough time, but we made it through. And coming out here to St. Bernadette's, it has been nothing but fun to bring it to life. Yeah. In so many ways. Trapper, we got our next guest here.
Oh, who could it be?
We got Mary Kay Wysong. Mary Kay, welcome to the St. Bernadette Parish Westlake podcast.
Thank you very much.
One of my favorite readers, and I say this with my wife being another one of my favorite readers. But what I love about you, Mary Kay, and I've told you this a million times, you cut through.
You're very kind.
You really are. The daily mass kind of thing, and usually Easter Vigil or something like that.
It's a little tempting not to go overboard when you read.
Ah, I see.
And you have a lot of enthusiasm.
You got a little attitude, though. You got a little attitude.
Yeah. And being prepared,
Yeah,
you
little
gotta
things
do
like
all
that.
those things.
Yeah. And Father Joe gets to hear all the readers. So you want to say anything about her reading?
She's stellar. She's stellar.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So Mary Kay, I watched Elizabeth basically choke slam you into the chair here, so you have no idea why you're here. I want you to share with us a little bit about why you love St. Bernadette, why you're so excited for the festival tonight. Tell us what's on your heart and your mind tonight.
Well, I came to St. Bernadette because my parents were here for about 35 years, and I live around the corner. And part of my story is that I just decided in 2016 to get myself back to church. Came here, and Father Jeff was here at the time, and thought what he was saying was wonderful, and it was as though he was speaking right to me every time he gave a homily. And I was kind of excited to be here and got involved in some things, met some amazing people that we have here, and just wanted to become part of the community, started making sandwiches, meeting people that way, and slowly but surely got involved in a few ministries.
Oh, you just said something magical there. No, you really did.
What?
You did something. You made sandwiches. It's a small, important ministry here.
But we're mighty.
But mighty, and you jumped into something. And if you jump into one thing, you're going to be jumping into about 10.
Well, yeah, and the people who make sandwiches are so committed, and they've been doing this so long, and it's just kind of a science. We get in there, we set the tables up, we get it moving, and we make 1,100 sandwiches in an hour and a half.
Wow.
And then they get delivered, and people are involved in a lot of things, and it's just a gas to connect with a whole lot of people and listen to their stories and what they're involved in, and it makes a difference to come and get involved. It makes your experience that much better.
Oh boy.
I have no idea. Was that honey?
That was Father Chris Zerka.
Oh, that was Father Chris.
Yeah.
Was that Father Chris?
Trapper Jack for president. Oh boy.
We'll talk about Father Chris in a second here. But by the way, Mary Kay, would you say this is the first time you've ever been choke slammed?
This is my first choke slam.
Yeah,
and it was by Elizabeth, so it was a pleasure.
I'm not even aware of that phrase, but I'm taking that home with me. Choke slam.
And I have my two grandsons here, and my in-laws are here from Kansas City, so
Amazing.
I'm taking shifts because we're here. We have to do it for the whole weekend. Their parents are out of town.
What's the best part of the new St. Bernadette's to you?
The new St. Bernadette's what?
What's the best part? As you watch things ebb and flow, and we're talking about this being a flow time.
It's that everybody who is here is so interested in doing anything to get the word about Jesus out, and they're all jazzed to be Catholic, and they're intentionally Catholic, and I think that's really awesome. It's very fun. And then Father Joe gives so much energy to being Catholic and working for Jesus. It's a great group of people, and I really love the parish.
Mary Kay, thank you so much for joining the podcast. We'll let you get to the pulled pork.
I think that's what's waiting for me. Thank
Absolutely.
you. See ya.
Well,
That's
Trapper,
awesome.
your wife has been busy. We got a line of people.
Oh, well,
you ready for this?
I'm ready. I'm the blind guy. I never know who's come sitting
That's what
down.
I'm telling you.
This feels like what's my line, or I'm supposed to put on some kind of mask on it.
Absolutely.
All
But
right.
next up, we got Mr. Tom Lovey. Tom, welcome to the St. Bernadette Parish Westlake podcast.
Hello there.
Did you get choke slammed in order to sit here? This is the new phrase for the night. Choke slam.
I did.
Okay, good.
But welcome to the podcast, and we're just asking people tonight what they love about our parish, why they're excited for the festival tonight. What do you got to share with us?
Well, it's always a good time, and
Definitely.
it's much better than when it used to be a carnival.
See, here we go.
Tell us why, because Father Phil sort of mentioned that when he was on a couple minutes ago.
There was Tom stuck on the top of the Ferris wheel.
Well, no, it usually would rain.
Yeah,
and then
there was that.
It
There
would
was
tear up the field.
There was that.
But, and it was like that for years before Father Rocco got here.
So Father Rocco was not to blame for that.
No, he changed it to this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is all
Got
good.
it. So what are you going to eat for dinner tonight? What are you
I
most
already
excited?
had it, the Kevin's pulled pork.
Yeah.
Is it good?
It's a delicious item.
Good. I got to make sure I get some
and
before
some
it's
French
gone.
fries, some macaroni salad.
And perhaps a beverage.
I had a water.
Oh, that's excellent. But the water's really good here.
Yes, it is.
It's a good place to start.
It's
There you
holy
go.
water.
It's holy. There you go. There you go.
Awesome, Tom. Well, thanks so much for spending a couple minutes with us. It's great to have you tonight.
Okay, thank you.
That's
You
fun.
got it.
Did you create Choke Slam, or is that something I just
No,
not
that's
aware?
like a
Is that a
professional
thing?
wrestling WWE.
Oh, excuse me. I got to catch up on my wrestling.
Yeah, you
Choke
got a
Slam.
ways to go.
Yeah.
Our next victim is Mrs. a returning member of the podcast, actually, Mrs. Kelly Vlasic. Kelly, how are
Kelly.
you?
I'm great. How are you guys?
Good.
What have you done so far? Eat.
I've been selling some raffle tickets.
Yeah.
I dished out a lot of money to my girls. They're all out making rounds, playing games. So yeah, it's good. Already a great turnout. This is awesome.
It is.
my
Perfect
gosh.
weather. Perfect.
Perfect weather,
Good
yeah.
prayers. People know how to pray around
Yeah.
here. You know?
That's for sure.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
So Kelly, tell us what gets you excited about the parish, and too about the festival tonight.
Oh gosh. Well, I mean, this right here, this is what a parish, vibrant parish is all about, right? I mean, you see people all ages, all just doing different things and just all together smiling, laughing, having fun. And I know, like, for our family, you know, that's what we wanted was a parish and a place that you would kind of call home away from home, right? Like, it's your community.
Did you get any feedback on your appearance on this podcast in prior days?
On my
When you were last on the podcast, what did you hear about people's
Excuse me.
reaction
Let him.
to it?
He's my translator. Go ahead.
what did I hear back from
Yeah.
it? I don't know. I think everyone was pretty surprised that I sounded pretty poised. You know, I was a little nervous, but I think I surprised everyone that it came. You guys do a good job editing. Let's leave it at that.
Didn't have to edit you.
We did not edit you a bit.
There was no editing. There was no editing. No, it's all good.
What
It's
a
all good.
No, and I will say it was one of our most listened to podcasts.
I don't know if I believe that.
I'm serious. If I go back to the numbers, it was definitely.
Somebody shared it.
Very-
Somebody
I have a large
shared it well.
family,
Yeah.
so
See.
they're all forced to listen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's great. This
Awesome.
is awesome. Yeah, the podcast is great. The festival is great. St. Bernadette's is just, it's a great place. It's a good.
Awesome.
place to be.
I agree. Well, thanks so much for
And yeah,
joining
a lot
us.
of, I mean, kudos to, I know there's some serious hard work that goes into putting this event on, and, you know, it's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to make it happen. So, big thank you to all those people who are part of that committee. I know it's a lot. So,
Amen.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for joining us for a couple
enjoy.
minutes.
I hope you, I thought they were calling me over to go on stage. And I was like, does Father Joe know I have no musical talent?
Yeah, you're gonna be singing
I'd love to
the-
be a rock star.
Gonna be a solo act here. Subarus with Kelly. I like that. There you go. There you go.
All right. Well, thank you. Yeah.
Have a great night, Kelly.
Sounds good. Thanks.
You bet. You bet. Trapper, you got any announcements you got to make
Yes,
to the crowd here?
I don't know. Yeah, I want to make an announcement. That guy who came by earlier for me for president, Father Chris.
Yeah.
Tell me, so I spoke at his church down at St. Bernard's.
Yep.
And last year he was here with the Subarus, and he had me repeat my opening joke as I did last year, and it was, this is the 163rd annual Heart and Harvest Festival. Many of you remember the first one. Please, if you have, just raise your walker. And anyway, so for whatever reason, he remembered this and said, do that. So I said, give me the year. He said 163, and I said, so there we go again. So off and running. But he's just a little nuts.
He's got a lot of extra energy.
A lot of energy. A lot of energy.
Yeah.
And he was walking through town recently and gave me a call to remind me that this event was happening very soon. So here we are. All right.
So good. So we got our next guest.
Okay.
The illustrious, the insane, the wonderful, the amazing Mr. Brooke Benedict.
The mic man for tomorrow night.
That's right.
You get to do this stuff tomorrow night.
I don't know how I'm going to fill your shoes, sir.
I'll come by and be your straight man. You
Okay,
are one of the
sounds good.
funniest people on the planet.
God
so I'll set you up for doing all the impersonations and everything. I'll be your straight guy. I would love to do that.
I only have permission to impersonate one person from the parish.
Who's that?
Oh, wait and see. You have to wait and see.
We'll be ready for it. We'll be ready for it. Brooke, tell us in your last 2 years of ministry here at St. Bernadette, tell us why you love the parish so much.
I love the parish of St. Bernadette's because of it's a joy-filled community. It's just a joy. I mean, it's one of the most joyous places I have ever been, and I have had the honor and the privilege to serve many wonderful parish communities. And in particular, what I love about the Heart and Harvest Fest is I begin with all of you. Night number one of my third Heart and Harvest Festival is that I see this as a wonderful extension of the Eucharist. This is a wonderful extension of the Eucharist. The most important thing we do is come together to celebrate the Eucharist, but now the whole parish family gets together.
with you.
So what's your favorite part? Is it the pulled pork? Is it just wandering through?
Up there. Oh yeah, pulled pork and Subaru is up there. But It's dangerous to say what the favorite is.
Yeah.
Because so much work goes into this, and so many people.
And the cool part is, as you walk through and see almost every parishioner, plus a whole lot of neighbors that maybe you haven't seen, but there's always somebody pulling at you, going, hey Brooke, that kind of thing, So, and it's funny on your episode, the most notable thing I think that came out of it, as far as what I heard back, was just how close you became to being a priest. And a friend of mine told me that he came, and you probably know who this was, came up to you and said, "Thanks for not becoming a priest. I love your music. I love your music." So
that's something you don't hear very often.
No, it's not. It's not.
I'm very grateful for that affirmation.
Yeah.
Like I said, hardest decision I ever made in my life, but it was the right one, and I can say that with utmost confidence, having been at St. Bernadette's for 2 wonderful years now.
Well, Brooke, we're so grateful for you joining for just a couple minutes. Not going to keep you from the party, and I see your choir is just scrambling to get to you. So
ready to go.
we will set you loose.
All right.
God bless you guys. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Brooke.
you. And you've got to go on stage pretty soon here. Are we done?
We got one more
One
guest
more? Okay.
coming to the table.
You got to perform.
But Brooke's distracting them now, so we got to keep filling time here.
Okay.
You want Jack, right?
No, we'll take Tom. Come on in. Come on in.
Thank you.
Come on in.
You say no, we'll take you. Is that what you said?
Our next guest is Mr. Tom Mahoney. Tom, welcome to the St. Bernadette podcast.
Well, thank you, Father Joe. I appreciate
So we've been talking about you for the last 30 minutes, Tom. You're unaware of that, but actually the entire thing is about you. This is your life.
I'll tell you, every once in a while you feel like you're like the subject of a movie, like the Truman Show or something.
Yeah, that's it. This is it right now.
Totally. Well, so we've just been asking people tonight what they love about our parish, what they're most excited for this evening. What do you think, Tom?
Well, from a parish perspective, I think the thing that sticks out to me is the constancy of it. Hey, it is always there is always somebody there. You're there on Sunday morning, and it's not the same people every single week, but there's always a group there to support you, to smile with, to laugh with, to let the kids run around with. It's the time that we share together, and the constancy of that community, and just always being welcome as a part of it. That's what sticks out to me about this place.
How long you been a parishioner?
A while. 2007. So 18 years. 18 years.
Okay, so you've seen some real changeover here.
It's been a while. And I'll tell you, looking forward to tonight. It's been a long week of work, and I'm literally coming straight here from downtown. I open up a Coke, have a sandwich, and I am ready. I'm ready to relax.
There's a little bit, and then there's something for everybody. There's stuff for kids that's going on right now until like 8 o'clock tonight. You got stuff. We love the addition last year. The bourbon cigar thing is going on. You also, of course, have the food going on. Got a magician tonight. Big band. What's the name of the band tomorrow?
Yeah, I can't get the kids to think about anything other than Father Joe's band.
Yeah, Subarus,
Oh boy.
So it's just there's just something for everybody here. So it's very cool.
Well, Tom, thanks so much for stepping in for a couple minutes here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Enjoy the Coke.
Will do. All right.
Well, Trapper, what do you think? I think
we have a podcast.
Pretty ready to jump into the next part of our evening here.
We'll soon be introducing you on the stage with the Subarus, and away you're going to go, and the place just
you know what? Hold on, we got one more. We got the icing on the cake.
Okay, got icing?
We got Tom's wife on her way over. She's attending to 4 children, but she's now on her way over.
Okay.
She's coming. In 3, 2, 1. Jacqueline Mahoney, welcome to the St. Bernadette Parish Westlake podcast.
Hi.
Are you the one that creates altar servers?
I do. Yes, absolutely. For some reason, they really push to do it too. They want to.
You have birthed how many of them?
I have birthed 4 children. One has served for a little while altar serving, and now the 2 boys are doing it.
Okay, nice.
And your one altar server has made her way to lecturing now.
She has, yes. She's been confirmed, and she feels called to go to the lecturing position.
Nice.
So good. So, Jacqueline, we're just asking people tonight what they love about the parish and what gets them psyched about this evening. So, what do you love about St. Bernadette?
Well, we have been here, crazy enough, almost 20 years. Love the sense of community here. I love that there are people of all ages that I have found my way to being friends activities, bringing us all here together to share our faith and just be with each other as a parish family.
How many times have you heard the Subarus perform?
A few times.
Yeah.
Not too many, but a few. I'm excited, definitely excited to hear Father Joe and his band.
Yeah.
I know the kids are too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we added a couple new songs to the set this year.
About time you changed things up. It's funny, Father Joe said, we even changed the order of the song. It's like, you try to make it as simple as you can for the guys, right? You try, you know?
Right. So as I said before, the fact that we wear collars amps us up about 10 times. If we were just a couple dudes in t-shirts, I think we'd get probably laughed off the stage. But
so good.
Everybody's looking forward to it.
And the altar servers, I have to have a question about the altar servers.
Yeah.
After Mass, what do they say to you? Like, did you notice that? Or are you the one saying, hey, how come that? How's that conversation go?
Usually I'm thanking them. Tom and I are thanking them for serving and being willing to do it, especially if it's one where we weren't scheduled and they went and took care of it. With Patrick being so new, there were those first few days, there were some of those conversations like, oh, well, I noticed this was going on. Did you mean to do that, or how does that work? Did you talk with Thomas about how that works?
Didn't you get applause? Didn't Patrick get applause recently?
I think he did when he
first, right?
Yeah, first time. Absolutely.
Yeah. It's so cool. It's so cool.
Father Joe's so great about showing their appreciation for the servers, letting the parish know.
It is. That to me shows community. It really does when the pastor, when the parochial vicar do that, kind of calls someone out by name. That's community to me, and I love it. I love it when they do.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So good.
Makes them feel good.
Yeah.
That they're doing something to help serve.
Yeah. Brings them back.
Their capacity.
Nice.
Jacqueline, thanks so much for joining us for a couple minutes here. I know you got a whole gaggle of children to take care of. We're so grateful for you and for your family's blessing to our parish.
Thank you all. We really appreciate all you're doing here on the podcast and everything in the parish community too.
Absolutely.
Glad to be here.
Absolutely. Well, Trapper, what do you think? Have we done it?
I think we did a podcast.
I think we did.
How long was it? You got the timer?
We're at 35 minutes right now.
Sounds like a podcast to me. You know what's amazing? And if you were listening really closely, not one edit of the music behind us. That tells you it was just straight through. Was my wife doing the choke slam and all the entire time? Or was everybody doing that? Who was doing all that? How did
it just sort of happened.
Just happened?
It was just happening.
Were you waving at people? What were you doing?
There were some people that I was like, get over here. But no, for the most part, your wife. I also sent a couple people out to try to find other people. So
there was one weird time when I realized you weren't sitting there, and I'm going, wait, where? And you come running back, and I'm going, oh, I'm still having a conversation with myself at this point. But
I was paying attention. Don't you worry. All right, friends. Well, so grateful that you were able to join us for this little taste of the Heart and Harvest Festival. I hope to God that our parish family minister, Maria, doesn't have to do too much editing. But we are so grateful for the gift that this parish is, the gift that this night is going to be. And please know that you are in our prayers. And as always, we will conclude by handing this thing over to Our Lady as we pray. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. And Trapper and all of our listeners and everyone present here at the festival, may Almighty God bless you, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.